Okay, Taurus, lots of beautiful energy coming in. First of all, happy birthday, happy Taurus season. All the change is in the air, which may also make you feel a certain type of way because Taurans like things to be safe and secure and maybe somewhat predictable so that they know they have control or that they can move at the pace that they desire. But all the cards are showing movement. What I was getting in the channel downloads also implied movement. So remember that we are now in eclipse season. We have that Taurus new moon solar eclipse at the end of April. I feel like you're going to be getting some downloads or some messages that are going to propel you into a new frequency or into a new timeline or shifting some perspectives for the better. One thing that came through, again, with the food metaphors or channel downloads with Taurus, there was one time I saw this really cute cartoon t-shirt with a stack of pancakes and then this little butter kind of like emoji, and the butter was like, I'm a hot mess. And it's just like, if you feel like you're being spread too thin or there's just so much going on, don't forget that you're literally on a stack of beautiful, yummy pancakes, or that you have all of these blessings to be grateful for. And it's better to be a hot mess than just a straight up mess. Let's not forget. And this notion of there is a lot that's going on for the entire collective. And a lot of times when Taurans are getting disrupted or they're not able to enjoy their life because of other people freaking out around them, that also might be very triggering or very annoying. So just also making sure your boundaries are prominent so that your state of flow isn't knocked off balance because someone else is trying to project or grab your attention when you're trying to just naturally stay in your lane or enjoy the roses, so to speak. The notion of movement with regards to dolphins, and I just kept seeing dolphins like jump and jump and jump. For me, it really relayed into freedom and getting to do whatever it is you want. So if you're feeling maybe spread too thin or that people are pulling you in whatever direction, what do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to travel? What passions and desires are now being very prevalent on your end? Purple and green also kept coming through very strongly. So purple relating to that intuition, that third eye chakra. Green, the heart chakra, very much in line with Taurus season in terms of love and desire. What are we bringing forward to allow that to come in with ease? And then I also at the very end of the channel heard like a cell phone going off, like what you would get when a call is coming through, like that token ringtone. So I do think that there is a call or a promotion or a call to action, or someone's just going to want to get a hold of you for something bigger. And even when we're starting off Taurus season, we have Mercury conjunct Uranus in the sign of Taurus, getting closer and closer to that north node in Taurus. That's what I'm saying. It's, if you've been living your life a certain type of way, be open to new shifts, new timelines, new beliefs, new opportunities that are going to put you in a state where you've always meant to be, where you've always meant to expand, we've always wanted to achieve in this timeline. So that may seem daunting or overwhelming, or even back to the original channel message of the little butter emoji on a stack of beautiful pancakes saying I'm a hot mess. But it's nothing to worry about. Even these cards are relaying travel and movement. So you might just be moving around within your city or planning a trip or knowing that you're feeling called to travel somewhere. So really pay attention to those downloads too. If you feel like you're wanting to move out of your current home because you need more space to grow, or if you're feeling called to move to a different city or travel, that's all coming through here. So I pulled 6 cards to start. The first 3 we have are the Queen of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. So let's just look at these 2 cards in tandem, the Queen of Wands and the 9 of Swords. Are we doing what we love? Do we feel sexy? Do we feel powerful? Do we feel confident? Do we feel appreciated? And if not, that could be causing us some anxiety or distress, or maybe just fully standing in our power. And maybe some people not liking that and us having to reevaluate, are we just going to live our life to appease those people? Or are we going to take life by the cojones and live it to the best of our abilities and not have to apologize for what it is we desire. And there might even be part of me is thinking there is a promotion or there is a new offer coming in that is maybe causing you a little bit of distress because it means that there is going to be a lot of shifts or there is going to be a lot of change, or you're feeling called to pursue something that you've always wanted to, but you don't know if the money is going to be there. You don't know if the security is going to be on the other side of saying yes to that job, to that lever, whatever it is. And so if you know that you're just constantly pursuing what brings you happiness, what brings you joy, trusting that that is simply going to lead to more things that bring you happiness, to more things that bring you joy, and not projecting yourself into the future so far along of thinking all about the possible outcomes that could happen. Instead, just focusing on what feels good now. That's why I love Taurus. It's like they enjoy things fully, work hard, play hard. They don't really need to stress themselves out, and they don't take any gruff from anyone. So if you're feeling stressed or anxious, especially at night, I want you to that often comes through in one-on-one readings and very indicative of the Nine of Swords, is what are you feeling at nighttime? What is your nighttime regime? Maybe you're able to be in a nice state of alignment throughout the day, but at night, that's when those thoughts creep in, or when you slow down, that's when maybe the fear and the doubt creep in. Instead of just relaxing, being able to shut off and be in that state of feminine or flow or relaxation and not have your mind running the show. Because with the Six of Swords coming, and then even the next card too, we have the Chariot, two of the most indicative cards around movement and travel and success, and even potentially traveling internationally or over waters. Or if you're not traveling, this just means that a situation that is causing you stress is going to be resolved. And I mean, there's a lot that's going to be taking place during eclipse season, so truly take it one day at a time, because things may shift from day to day, maybe even hour to hour, especially when we're at that end of April, because so many planetary shifts are occurring. Venus moves into Aries, Mercury moves into Gemini, we have the eclipse. There's a lot going on, so don't be surprised if things move very quickly during the end of the month, and being able to adapt. And I think that's probably why the Queen of Wands came out at the beginning. It's like, are we feeling appreciated? Are we even having fun? And if not, some change is actually going to serve you much better in the long run, because we're closing out a cycle. The next card, the World, with the Six of Wands. What you are closing out, or what you are amassing, or a climax that's about to take place during your season, is something to celebrate. And quite literally, for all of you that have a Taurus sun, if it's your birthday during Taurus season, you're ending up a cycle and there's going to be something to celebrate. So how do we want to celebrate all the hard work, all the sacrifice, all of the intentions or thoughts or beliefs or the faith that you've had in yourself to where you are now? And that's also something too. I feel like a lot of times people, when they are type A, are just very driven, very motivated. They don't take time to celebrate that. And usually Taurans are quite good at splurging or treating themselves or relaxing. This, I want you to do something to commemorate whatever success comes through. And again, that's going to look different for everyone. That can even just be being more self-assured in your own body, or being able to look at your wins more clearly, or it could be a promotion or more money or more love or whatever it may be. But there is definitely going to be something to celebrate. And when that comes in, I feel like you're all going to know what that is. Please do something to either treat yourself or to commemorate it, going out, celebrating, do something to recognize all the hard work that's coming in. And I think for a lot of you, and maybe some of you are like hesitant or not wanting to have to make this decision, but the bottom card here we have is the Two of Wands. And for me, it's like, are we going to keep doing things the same way we've always done them? Or are we going to look ahead or look at another route or expansion? Even with this Two of Wands, you can see that the figure is holding a globe. And we have the Chariot and the Six of Swords in this spread. So travel just seems imminent, or maybe you're having a lover that wants to take you on a trip, or you just feel, like we said before, that you want to travel. And it's just very likely that once we just let go of the people, the jobs, the mindsets that are causing us stress or causing us anxiety, that so much more is going to open up. And I think that's obviously going to be different for everyone, whether it's a doubt or fear around finances or love or family or career, whatever it may be. Once we just let that go and just have fun, domino effect. So it's kind of like easy homework. You just keep enjoying yourself, letting go of what is no longer serving you, and celebrate the wins. And I will say that Taurus naturally has some good auspicious energy. A, it's your season. B, we have the North Node here. These eclipses are going to be very prominent in projecting you into a soul purpose or greater alignment in where you are currently in your life. So enjoy the ride in all ways, shapes, and forms, okay? I'm gonna pull one more card just to wrap up this reading. One more card, please, for Taurus. Yeah, it's just kind of like the victory pose. It's just like, boom! That's all. Lots to celebrate. And even if that does feel good for you, or in those moments where you need a little extra encouragement, just to hold that victory pose, right? There's so many studies and research that have shown like holding those power positions is just triggering in a good way to activate whatever it is you're wanting in terms of confidence or success or victory. Yeah, this is gonna be a good season. Oh, this kind of came through a little bit before. I think I forgot to mention it. Also now, of just like noticing how you look or how you appear to others. And that could also be the Queen of Wands, Nine of Swords. Like, don't be afraid to showcase your success. You don't have to dim yourself or be like, I don't want to offend people, or they might not have as much, or I can't be confident, essentially. It's like, no, if you've worked hard, celebrate that. Or finding people that also are in the same mindset that just want to give you that love, give you that affirmation, give you that confirmation that all the hard work that you're doing is being noticed and wants to be loved and celebrated, okay? Also, I think for some of you as well, you're just getting very specific of maybe just wanting to get more fit, more healthy, focusing on your body, focusing on that part of that self-love journey for yourself. Even there was kind of like a flash of you swinging an axe towards a bullseye, of just like wanting to move your body. Like we saw that kind of with the dolphins of movement. There's a lot of movement in the cards, moving your body. I just think getting yourself in a state where you're in flow or just moving in a positive direction, a positive manner, will serve you well. So lots of movement in every direction. Okay, one more card, please. Yeah, it just also like a star is shining. It's like boom, boom, boom. It's like you are a star. You're meant to be seen. You're meant to shine. So to showcase that, yeah, it's interesting, of course. So we have the Eight of Swords here, and then the Empress is on the bottom. And so if you're like doubting that star power or being seen or showcasing your beauty, your talent, your success, your family, whatever that is, like getting out of your own way and allowing this new part of yourself to be birthed. And if we're talking about Empress, this is huge Tauran vibes, like being in a beautiful garden. We have the symbol for Venus, which is Taurus's ruler. Grounding could also be nice if you're maybe feeling in your head, because that's 8 and 9 of Swords being present in this reading, just grounded. And if you're around an environment or people that are making that uneasy energy more prevalent, just taking a moment to decide whether or not we want to be in those environments or around those people or not moving forward. Because like we said, there's going to be a lot to celebrate sooner than later. Okay? Okay. So that is the general reading for my beautiful Taurans this Taurus season. If this reading resonated and you want to say thank you, tips and donations are always appreciated. I'll link in our PayPal in the description of this video. As well, if you want to book a one-on-one reading to go further into these themes or to receive a birthday reading, whether it's in tarot or astrology, you can find all our availability on our website. And please feel free to share this with a fellow Taurus who should also benefit from this message, okay? Thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful Taurus season. Celebrate your birthday. Celebrate your wins. Celebrate everything that makes you beautiful, special, and wonderful. And I shall talk to you soon. Bye.